All right, we're gonna be doing some more walking. Right now I am on 39th Street in Sunset Park. If you watched the last walk, we were walking some of the side streets. But today we are gonna do, this one's gonna be 5th Avenue. We're gonna walk 5th Avenue. Got a firehouse right here, look at that. Engine 228. The nice big wreath over the doors. So I'm going to make my way onto 5th Avenue and we're going to walk towards Bay Ridge. So we're going to be in Sunset Park. For the first part. And we're going to keep the camera rolling right through Bay Ridge. So this is going to be a long walk. Do one of our long walks. We're gonna get across the street. We're gonna go on that side. All right, we're on 5th Avenue. I want to thank everybody for joining me on this walk. Thank you for tagging along. If you guys can, please hit the like. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe. I'm always walking and you guys are always tagging along. It is cold. If you guys watched my last walk, I walked up some of these side streets. We're not going to be doing that this time. We're going to be staying on an avenue. It is in the low 20s and the wind chill is not that bad. It's not that windy. But you could feel it every once in a while when you get a little bit of a breeze. It's pretty cold. I originally was going to be in the Bronx today. I said that on my last video upload. And what happened was it's January 2nd, right? So it's the day after New Year's. But it is a Friday. So the holidays are on weekends this year. So any work that they're doing on the weekends has been extended. I know that the train I was going to take, I was going to jump on the 4 train today, and I know one side of that train line is got a lot of stations that are skipped and closed down for the weekend. So there would have been issues. I could have jumped on the D train, but the thing was, I wanted to, there was some other stuff I wanted to do, so I wanted to have that line open for me so I could use it in both directions, but I guess not. I guess not. Bronx will have to wait for just a few more days. It is 2026 as we start another year of walking on the channel, and we still haven't hit 3 years yet. Think about that. We are closing in. We're about to hit 5,000 subscribers, which is really good for a channel this size that doesn't advertise and doesn't clickbait the titles or the thumbnails. So all organic. I want to thank all of you for subscribing and watching and supporting the channel, because I don't do this without you guys. So Fifth Avenue, it's going to be a Fifth Avenue walk. We're going to walk right through Sunset Park into Bay Ridge. On and off camera, I am doing a lot of walking today. I mean, I'll probably hit over 9-10 miles by the time I'm done with the on and the off camera walking. So which is good, because I've been pretty lazy the last couple of days, so I need to get some exercise. I don't know if you guys could hear that wind, but I'll tell you, I could feel that wind. It cuts right through you like a razor blade. Eesh, it is cold. Somebody had asked me this about the trains. The trains do not run on Fifth Avenue. They run on Fourth Avenue. So to my right, up on one block, that's where the R line is. So it's on Fourth Avenue. There've been a couple of times in the past where I walk on Fifth Avenue and they ask where the train stations are, and they're not on Fifth Avenue. So today is, like I said, is January 2nd, is a Friday. And since the holidays fall on a Thursday this year, Christmas and New Year's Day, you get that extended holiday weekend kind of thing. So this year the kids get some extra days out of school. And some of the offices in New York City tend to shut down. not always the case. I mean, a lot of places, a lot of financial places are probably open today. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that take vacations and such. So you have delivery over here. Got a Goya delivery. Who remembers the Goya commercials? Goya, oh boya. Do you guys remember that? When I was a kid, they used to have those Goya commercials. So you have a VIM across the street. That VIM's been around for a long time. We used to have one on 86th Street and 20th Avenue. We used to have the PC Richards, and then the VIM was across from that. Both those places are gone now. I'll tell you guys, I'm hungry. I am so hungry. And I'm saying that now because I could smell chicken, and there is a Popeyes across the street, and I could definitely use some chicken tenders right now. Popeyes is right over there. Hard to see because this truck is blocking the view. There it is. There's Popeye. See it? There goes a Rainbow Shop. Recently, I was in my neighborhood on 86th Street, and I noticed that they closed a Rainbow down on 86th Street. That long time Rainbow Shop on 86th Street is closed. It's still open here on 5th Avenue. So I got another delivery going on over here. Meat market since 1940 right here. So it says on the awning since 1940. That's a long time. You got D2 right here. And then there's another D2. We're walking in the direction. There's another D2 coming up all the way down on 4th Avenue and like 87th Street. We're not going to be going to 4th Avenue though. McDonald's right to my left here. And a pizzeria and ice cream. You got Fabco and Burger King. I could smell the Burger King. Well, I'll tell you what, that's the direction the wind is blowing, right? So we had Popeyes across the street, and now we have Burger King. I can smell that. This is an EMS fire department stop. There's some EMS ambulances that stop over there. So in case you noticed, Fifth Avenue is a big... Let me tell you something. Fifth Avenue is one of the longest stretches of commercial businesses in Brooklyn. We started on 39th Street, but you go all the way down to Flatbush Avenue and you walk through Park Slope. I mean, it's all restaurants and commercial down there. Then there's a break where the cemetery happens, and then it picks up where we started. And then there's going to be another break here when we get over by the 65th Street, and it's going to pick up again with commercial. And it goes all the way down. I mean, from Flatbush Avenue all the way down to like the 80s. I mean, it's just nothing but commercial. And it's one of the largest avenues in Brooklyn where you could just walk and find something to eat. Find something to buy, go food shopping. We're coming up on 55th Street. And we are walking into the wind for this whole walk. I mean, it is really chilly. January is usually a month. It's usually a strange month for me. I usually like to start January in New York City the last couple of years. And then this year I said I was going to start it in the Bronx, but because of the trains, the way the trains are running, I didn't go today. We will get out there though. But we're starting out in Brooklyn. Back-to-back walks in Sunset Park. I don't think I've ever done back-to-back walks in Sunset Park. What I'm going to do is cross over because the light's going to change. That's the Sunset Cycle Shop. Place has been around for a little bit. Nowadays they sell these electric bikes and the mopeds. Balloons. It looks like it's somebody's birthday. You have, it looks like you have, oh, it's a girl. It's a birth. I saw one of the balloons said it's a girl. You have Hello Kitty, you have Barbie. Trying to see it. I saw Minnie Mouse. Here go the balloons. Say bye to the balloons, guys. That church right over there, that is OLPH, and this car is just taking their time coming through the intersection. Got a lot of loud music. Because that'll make you buy fruits and vegetables, guys. There goes OLPH. Right here on 60th Street. Oh man, I tell you, the back of that bus feels really nice. My God, it's like a radiator. It felt nice and warm. If that bus wasn't pulling out so quick, I would have probably stayed behind that bus for about a minute. Alright, so this is where it's going to thin out for a little bit before we get into Bay Ridge. And you can see the Verrazano Bridge down there. That is the Staten Island side of the Verrazano Bridge, by the way. It's not the Brooklyn side of the bridge. That's the Staten Island side. And you can see the Gowanus in front of us, so we got to cross over. That'll cross us into Bay Ridge. But we're going to hit this area now for a little bit where it's kind of quiet down here. You got the Grumpy Cat Bar on this side, and over there you got Freddy's. Oh, is that no? That's Feeney's Pub. Sorry, Feeney's. I thought I saw like a Freddy's. Let's look at that one more time. There, Feeney's. It's Feeney's Pub. I'm gonna cross over here. There we go. Alright, so first part of this walk, we were in Sunset Park. And now we are moving into Bay Ridge. When we cross under that overpass, the Gowanus, we will be in Bay Ridge. So. Right now we are passing over some train tracks. You see the N train is going underneath us, guys. In case you're wondering, the next stop on that train is, does anybody know? 59th Street. 59th Street and 4th Avenue. Oh, look at this, guys. They have a whole line of freight down here on the tracks. Let's see if I can get the camera so you guys can see it. They got a lot of construction going on over here. They have a lot of the street lanes shut down over here. Alright, we're in Bay Ridge now for sure. As a matter of fact, they have that up and over there that says welcome to Bay Ridge. So there you go. Today is one of those days I am going to be stopping to eat out. I very rarely eat outside. I am a 95% cook it at home eater. I eat all of my food at home. But every once in a while I do stop for something. Pizza, a sandwich. I think today's going to be a burger and fries. That would be nice. I can't remember the last time I had a burger and fries outside. You know, when you're 51 years old, you can't eat like you used to. You gotta be careful. The things that'll kill you when you get my age are saturated fat and sodium. That's what you gotta be careful about. It's that sodium. I'll tell you this. People forget about the sodium. They think about the calories and the fat, but the sodium will really get you. I still eat out. I still eat like I'm 20, but definitely not as much. I mean, like I said, I very rarely eat out. But when I do eat outside, I make sure I make up for it. So maybe today I'll get a burger and fries or something. We're about to walk by the Alpine Theater, still around. We'll see what's playing. See what movies are out. We're going to be walking all the way. I'm going to end it at 86th Street. That's where I'm going to end it. No, we're not going to end it in front of Pizza Wagon. I showed you guys Pizza Wagon a couple of times. I get people all the time like, yo, show Pizza Wagon. Just, we were just over there, weren't we? Didn't we just do like a walk? I felt like we did a walk. I can't remember which one it was where I stopped at Pizza Wagon. I can't remember. It was recent though. Oh yeah, I remember. It was the 3rd Avenue walk. If you guys watched my 3rd Avenue walk, we went and saw all the Christmas lights that night. We did 3rd Avenue, then we stopped at Pizza Wagon to show you Pizza Wagon, then we went to Dyker Heights, into my neighborhood. So, Zootopia, Avatar, Anaconda, Housemaid, Marty Supreme, SpongeBob, Happy Birthday Melrose, and Happy Birthday Noel. They do birthday wishes still up on the sign. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get across the street. This is Bay Ridge Avenue right here. This guy is losing his mind. Alright, here we are, 5th Avenue on this side now. That guy is yelling at everybody. The guy in the corner with the green jacket, he's just yelling at everybody. I wouldn't be too afraid of him. It's like that little dog that always barks, you know? Overton Avenue. Student driver in that car. So we have made it to 72nd Street, and we're about to get into some usually more busier streets as far as people walking around, but it's cold out today, so it just doesn't look like that type of day where people want to be outside. I know I don't. I want to get something to eat and go home. Those are fake poinsettias. Those are not real. Hope you guys are enjoying the walk. We started out in Sunset Park and now we are in Bay Ridge. Connors and Sullivan. Is that a law firm? Yeah, attorneys at law. You got Gino's Italian restaurant here. This is Gino's. We gotta cross Bay Ridge Parkway here. Light's about to change, so we won't have to wait. We also like to call it 75th Street. I just realized we are going to be passing by Skinflint's, right? Right over here on 79th Street. Skinflint's is a really nice place to get a drink and get something to eat. If you guys have ever made your way into Bay Ridge, you want to stop there. Johnny Pumps. This is Johnny Pumps. You got the Bean Post. Bean Post is a long-time staple. Right over there. Bean Post. Oh, I just got hit with the smell, like the scent of like baked like cookies just now. Oh, it smells so good. I'll tell you, today has been a really nice walk with a lot of food. Getting hit with a lot of scents of foods and stuff. There's the bakery right here, guys. This is where it's coming from. It's got to be coming from here. It definitely was coming from there because the smell went away just once we walked by it. Texas Chicken and Burgers here. Texas, not Texas, but Texas. Honestly, not crazy about that food. I tried it a couple of times. It was not the greatest. Yeah, Sam's Bagel Shop across the street. There goes another bakery across the street. Got Bay Ridge Bakery over there. And then over here is a pizza place. We got a pizza place coming up. Rocco's. This is Rocco's Pizza Place over here. Alright, here goes Skinflints, guys. There you go. And they got their Christmas decorations up and up all over the side of the walls here, and they got this big bench where people like to come and sit and take pictures. This is Skinflints. I'll tell you, this is a good place. If you guys ever find yourselves in Bay Ridge, definitely come here. It's worth it. I'm connecting my battery once again. So if you see my camera and my hand in the way, that's because I am putting a cable on the camera again. And we're about to wrap the walk up anyway. I was saying to myself, I probably don't have to put the cable into the camera, but just in case. Some Christmas decorations out here. Those are all fake flowers. Those are not real. You don't have to water them or take care of them or put them in sunlight. They will stay like that forever. I guess the colors will eventually fade, right? Well, we're getting close to the ends of the walk. We're on 82nd Street. I'm going to be ending it on 86th Street. And what we'll do is we'll We'll wrap it up on this side of 5th Avenue. You got the taco place over here. We will end it on the corner of 86th and 5th. So we had a couple of nice walks to start off 2026. And I did the last 2 walks I did all in one day. You guys are seeing them on separate days. We did walk down some of the side streets in Sunset Park. I showed you guys in that last walk. I showed you where my grandmother's house was, where I used to live. And now I decided to walk back in to the area of Bay Ridge from Sunset Park. And that's where we are now. That's where we're wrapping it up here. You got Party Planet. Was it always called Party Planet? Well, anyway, that's the place where everybody comes to get, Halloween decorations, balloons, costumes, all that stuff. I just don't ever remember it being called Party Planet. This is where the Wicked Monk used to be over here back in the day. I think it's this taco place, right? Isn't this where the bar used to be? They had the Hideout for a while over here. There used to be a Subway over here, like a Subway sandwich shop, and the Boost Mobile, I believe, used to be a Dunkin' Donuts. There's a really nice suit place over here. I actually bought one of my suits at a place that used to be over here, but they're gone. And you got Mancini's wood fried pizza, and then of course you have Popeyes and Burger King. Popeyes and Burger King are together. I mean, it looks like 2 separate places, but when you walk in there, they're all connected. And then right here on my left is the parking garage, which has been around since forever. When I was a kid, we used to drive here, park the car, and then go across the street to Woolworths and Century. Oh, look at that, guys. They literally tore down the Century. This just happened because we were just here. Look at that. They tore down Century, all those buildings. That's crazy. Ain't that something? I didn't know they were going to do that. I knew they were doing work over here, but we were just here a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking about it, and it is gone. They tore it down. Look at that. Well, we're going to end the walk here. We're going to tear down the walk here. 86th Street and 5th Avenue. I want to thank everybody for tagging along. We walked from Sunset Park to Bay Ridge. There goes Pizza Wagon over there. I'm not going to go over there. And I'm going to start walking in this direction and head home. All right, so Take care, everyone. I'll catch you all on the next walk. Stay warm and bye-bye.